Oh. Nou. Loopt hij ook nog vast. Wat een noob.
I then found myself lost in new territory for me. A swamp.
A swamp.
My method of escape proved to be a house not too far from where I jumped down, populated by a singularly terrifying creature. The marshy expanse itself would prove to be useless to me beyond a small camp in the wilderness, but the house was my escape.
The house was
To
my
acquire the ladder from the house, I managed to kill what was inside by gathering gas tanks and barrels and detonating them with the man's pistol, which I had found in the campsite.
Pistool. Gaan we een pistool krijgen? Save hem alsjeblieft. Ik moet eerst daarheen, zo te zien. Ik zie daar maar één klein lichtje. Maar hier zie ik allemaal lichtjes. Wow. Hoorde je dat? At last I have some quiet think and right. We're safe for now. For now. For now. Wat gebeurde hier allemaal? Ik heb een pistool. Oh yeah. Safe. Ik denk dat we nu die andere kant op moeten. Oh nee. Oh. Wat gaat hier gebeuren, jongens? Wat gaat hier gebeuren? Wow. F5. Hey. Oh. Wat gaat hier gebeuren? Wow. That scared me. Kunnen we hier wel op? Ja, dat kan. Hey, daar zie ik een ton. Wow. Wat hoor ik allemaal? Wat gebeurt er? Wat gebeurt er? Fuck. Weg. Nee. Moet ik weg? It's gone. Of niet? Nee. Het is het. Oh fuck. Waar moet ik heen? Moet dit ding kapot? Nee. Oh. Moet ik iets met die barrel doen? Moet ik... Die kan ik oppakken. En ik kan die kapot schieten. Zal ik het doen? Zal ik het doen, jongens? Ik weet niet of het moet. En?
With the creature gone, I knew that I had to explore the house, or perhaps its ruins, to find a way over the low-hanging cliff on the north side. I located a ladder which sufficed and propped it up against the lowest overhang I could find, and escaped the swamp. Gray, what do you mean? Why would you ask me that now? You want me to retell you the entire story? I still do not remember how I came to be in a frozen winter forest, nor do I remember possessing a late wife. But this memory is clear as day, and goes as follows.
Wow, wat mooi. Alleen het is... ik moet ineens weer een ander verhaal.
The German winter is unforgiving at this hour. The wind outside howls and moans with an unnatural clarity, and I swear I can almost hear her voice
Van zijn vrouw.
mingled within it. Tonight I will go outside and visit her grave again. I wonder if she can hear my voice over the howling wind.
Hij ging naar buiten. Nee, maar ik kan hem niet naar buiten. Oh, daar.
It is so overwhelming to look at him sitting there, eyes glassed over by worry. Why will he not listen to me like he used to? He is but a stranger now. His pen never ceases to stop writing formulas, theories, half-crafted ideas, and foolish, docile hopes. Oh, my fears are you have proven the master of me once again. I can only dream and hope, dream and lay back, feeling the warmth of the desert or the still peace of the Atlantic. Sit and dream that I am truly not in this frozen wasteland they call Prussia, alone, save for a man whom I no longer recognize.
Dat is de vrouw van Gray, die jij eigenlijk bent, maar waar je niet in speelt. En hyves, dat had een beetje een Frans accent. Nou, in ieder geval, we lopen het hele pad af richting het graf van zijn vrouw. Mooi tuintje. Oh, het graf, daar loopt ook gewoon echt één pad naartoe. En dan wordt het weer grijs. Net zoals toen.
When I left the swamp, I was glad. Despite it being an enormous area landlocked in Newport, I did not bother to explore. I took a route leading north, the shortest toward the pine forest.
Gray and I spent the last few days visiting the Corteval, my family's, in Paris.
Dan zie je, Parijs.
He and father discussed in private for many hours while I waited outside with my sister Maria. She and I could tell when Gray emerged from the inner sanctum. He was pleased with whatever he had planned with father. Afterwards we roamed the countryside, taking in the Napoleonic ruins and the ancient villas and vineyards before retiring to Castelal for the night. Gray would not tell me what father and he discussed, but I can only assume it was partly due to the political shifts undermining the strain in France. Tension is growing diplomatically, but I do not bother myself with such formalities to fully understand.
Wauw. Dat ga ik niet helemaal vertellen voor jullie. En als jullie dachten van, nou skip dat allemaal. Dat kan dus niet, want je staat dan gewoon stil. Ineens dikke depth of field, dus ik ben benieuwd wat hier nou weer allemaal gaat gebeuren. Het wordt beetje voor beetje duidelijker wat Gray nou heeft gedaan.
At that point I was reflective. How come life was so empty here, I thought. Why was it that despite such a mass extinction, there were no bodies and very few creatures?
Inderdaad.
It was as if life never existed on Newport, I fancied that.
Er zijn geen lichamen te vinden of heel weinig van die wezens. Het is net alsof het leven niet heeft bestaan hier in Newport. De stad waar we dit spelen. Wow, dit is een raar weggetje. En een lang weggetje.
That small alcove of the larger forest interested me in more than one way then. Firstly, the houses were isolated, connected by a mere crossroad, with only one pass leading down through the rest of the pines into Newport colony. Why were these people granted isolation from the rest of Newport? The answer eluded me for the longest time, but now I know about the Newport hierarchy.
Waarom willen deze zo geïsoleerd blijven van de rest van de wereld in Newport? Dat lezen we hier. Oh. Dat lezen we niet, want dat is een beetje verbrand. Ik zie alleen... A hierarchy exists to govern and rule. Newport after the government. And at good grade, each of us has accepted a governmental term of 10 years at the end. What? Newport. Leuk huisje.
When I left Marsh's house, I had the most peculiar vision, much stranger and more esoteric in suggestion than the last of the winter ones.
Nog een visioen.
I will tell you what it was, as I think it is relevant to you most of all. My memory of the jungle is as vast and clear as it was then, much more so than any others that have returned to me through your vile means. The memory is as clear to me now as it was then. I must have just awakened, the campfire still smouldering before my eyes. The sun was rising now, and the warmth of the jungle slowly began to return. I knew for a fact where I was, even when I first remembered it. South America.
Zuid-Amerika? Hij was in Zuid-Amerika.
Words escaped me. Even now as I write, my hand shakes violently, acting as a physical representation for the emotions surging through me. My vision is getting sharper. The past seems so dull in comparison to what we've just seen, what we've just found. Coming across the dig site, we found them. All of them.
Iedereen dood.
Dead. Bodies were scattered every which way, and with a resounding stench, the executor of the massacre emerged and announced in a language too dead for you to understand. Announced that it was all set in motion. Before Gray could get down there, the man killed himself.
Oh.
But there was something off, something sinister beyond just the mortal obviousness of death. There, at the far end of the dig site, sunken into the marble cliff, was an opening.
Wow. Wow, wat loop ik ineens snel. Waarom lopen
What
ze?
was I looking for? Well, Gray, I was looking for a pyramid located deep in the jungle.
Piramide.
This information is trivial to you, but it will do no harm to tell you. I believed it contained an artifact I needed to find very badly. A scholar friend of mine, according to a diary I so distinctly remember in my tent at the time, was convinced that a civilization in South America had deeper roots to modern civilization, even over the English and Chinese. It was said that, simply put, an ancient form of firearm existed thousands of years before the bow. I was looking for one of these in a pyramid too.
Wauw. En daar is hij. Daar is hij, jongens. De piramide. The tomb. It's there.
Unfortunately, I do not believe I found it. Or at least I can't remember. My memory fades once I reach the summit overlooking the huge pyramid. If I had found such a device, I think that I would remember, don't you?
Hij zag de piramide.
What do you mean my perception is off?
Wat?
Looking at it the wrong way? What do you fancy I'm missing, Gray? Hold that thought. Despite my being fully unaware of my identity, I am convinced of my childhood, my memories and my morals being intact. I have a few theories, Gray, about my name, but I suspect before our night is over, I will remember with clear vindication.
Zijn geheugen laat zich een beetje in de steek. Oh, het is weer nacht hoor. En nu kunnen we daarheen. Ja, we kunnen naar dat andere ding. Dat zijn allemaal memories. Dus allemaal wat in die gozer die het vertelt zijn geheugen is bijgebleven. Aan het hele verhaal. Wow, wat een tonnetjes. Een boek. Today was the day I was into Newport hierarchy through the brilliance and cunning of our leader Edgar Gray. Oh, ik was een leider. 10 years ago, I still remember the mist building in my house. He raised his hand and placed it on my forehead, blessing me with the rights of a true military leader. I shall confirm soon enough. That damned convincing bastard betrayed us all. Oh, ik heb iedereen verraden. Oké.
You may keep your opinions to yourself, Gray. Obed stood against you, and for what he believed in. You were a coward and had him killed.
Oh,
I know it to be true. Ah, yes. That was your house in the woods.
What?
Do you miss it? Your diary wasn't extraordinary. Your linguistics are basic, a trivial, almost peasant pencraft, matched by use of overly lavish paper. I think your false sense of entitlement and fame haunts you even now, Gray. Rest assured, no one is coming to rescue you.
Dit was mijn
Not
huis.
from me.
Dit was mijn huis. Dit is mijn dagboek. I'm aware, someone calling me after touch. Ja, ik heb al die mensen vermoord. He will die, and all who oppose me will find their tombs within the darkness corner. Dat was mijn dagboek. Ik heb die mensen vermoord. Die, zeg maar, die ik heb verraden. Oh, fuck. Dit is mijn huis. Nou, het lijkt een leuk huis. Doe maar even save. Wat gebeurt hier?